morning, Mia. I just wanted to let you know I went ahead and made a reservation at the restaurant I told you about before. Oh, are you talking about Colleen's birthday party? Yes, do you remember us talking about that? There's an absolutely gorgeous restaurant downtown whose owner I know personally, and I told you that I'd handle making the reservation for Colleen's birthday dinner. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember having a conversation like that. But yeah, I hate to tell you this way, but I already made a reservation at another place. You did? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have told you sooner. No, it wouldn't have made a difference. I would have done the same thing anyway. You what? I don't understand. Isn't it obvious? I don't want to have my daughter's birthday party at a restaurant that an old woman living off Social Security goes to. I seem to remember you saying that one of your former students owns it or something. And I mean, sure, some people might like that sort of Americana-style folksy diner, but me? Nah, I'm afraid I have much more refined tastes. I've become too accustomed to fine food to eat whatever slop they serve up at dirty little diners like that. My word, Mia. I can't believe you would be talking like this to me. You're being incredibly rude. You know what's rude? You thinking that I'm just as much of a peasant as you. Don't worry, the place I got a reservation at is one of the classiest restaurants in town. The food there would probably make the chef at your cheap little diner faint, lol. But Mia, you don't understand. I already made the reservation. They're planning on having a big party come on that date. I can't cancel it now that they've already spent time and money preparing for us. Seriously, Kelly? I don't care in the slightest about that restaurant. They're probably operating in the red already. It's not like one canceled reservation is gonna change things much, lol. So yeah, I'm sorry you wasted your time and everything, but we are not gonna go to your restaurant. We're going to the one I booked. This is far too sudden, though I simply can't cancel this reservation. Not with this short of notice. Look, I guess if you really want to, you can go to the restaurant you wanted, but no one else is gonna be there, so you'll be eating by yourself. Actually, that sounds like something a broke old woman like you would do. Go eat by yourself all alone in some dirty little mom-and-pop diner, lol. I've been holding back on talking to you about this because I felt it's not my place, but Mia, I can't help but notice that you've been acting different lately. Different? What's that supposed to mean? It's not just me either. Paul's been telling me similar things. He says that you've practically stopped doing the housework altogether and spend most evenings out of the house. You're spending money like it's going out of style. And then there's the way you've started to take a much harsher tone with me. You weren't like this back when you and Paul first got married. We always had a wonderful relationship. So please, Mia, tell me, what's happened to you? Nothing's happened to me, Kelly. I'm the same woman I've always been. Now, I will not tell you this again. I don't care if you are my mother-in-law. You don't get to give me crap about the way I take care of my own house. Is that clear? But that's precisely the problem, Mia. You don't take care of your own house. Yes, you are my daughter-in-law. However, Paul is my son and Colleen is my granddaughter. I don't know what's going on with you, but I can say one thing for sure. Something needs to change, Mia, and that something is your attitude toward your family. Oh, for God's sake, would you shut up? I don't need to get lectured by some crotchety old hag today. I'm out of here. Remember what I said, Kelly. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Goodbye. Mia, wait! This conversation isn't over. Mia, we need to continue our conversation from yesterday. This is important. Are you serious? Are you really gonna bring that back up again? Just give it up already, sheesh. I can't just give it up, not when my family is involved. About the reservation for the restaurant, I want to ask you one more time to please reconsider. No way! Like, do you really not get it, Kelly? This isn't about the restaurant. What? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm saying that I don't want to spend my daughter's birthday party eating with a rotting corpse like you. Go eat somewhere by yourself. Get it now? Seriously, this is supposed to be a celebration of my daughter's life. I don't want the smell of death, poverty, and depression ruining the fun. You foul-mouthed little brat! How dare you talk to me in that horrible way? Uh-oh, somebody's having a grumpy day. What's the matter? Didn't take your Alzheimer's meds today? Just mosey on back to the old folks' home and let us young people live our lives in peace, okay? Or you could always save us the trouble and head straight to the graveyard. Need help digging a hole for yourself? I'll be down there with a shovel right away.
You seem like you're having a pretty good time, Mia. I can't say I'm enjoying the way you're talking to my mom, though. And after a brief glance through your text history with my mom, it seems that this isn't the first time you've done this, either. Mind explaining what the hell you think you're doing?
Huh? Oh, wait a second. You're not Kelly.
Nope, it's me, your husband, Paul. My mom told me that you've been nasty to her lately, so I decided to see what was going on. I thought it was just going to be typical mother and daughter-in-law stuff, but good God, Mia, what the hell is wrong with you?
Okay, yeah, you're not gonna fool me that easily, Kelly. There's no way this is really Paul.
You have 3 freckles on your right shoulder blade that look like a smiley face.
Oh my God! Paul? It really is you?
Yeah, sorry to say, but it's me. I've been concerned about what's going on with you for some time now. You're wasting all our family's money, and now I find out you're acting this way toward my mom? How would Colleen feel if she knew you were treating her grandma like this?
Wait, Paul, please, let me explain. You've got the wrong idea.
I don't know, Mia. It doesn't seem to me like there's much that needs explanation, but you're welcome to make your case if you'd like to.
Well, I mean, look, you got that big promotion at work lately, right? So I figured, you wouldn't want to be seen in a cheap restaurant like the one your mom wanted to go to. And I was trying to explain that to her, but I guess I came off a bit harsher than I intended.
I see. So you're saying that the reason you've started to slack off on your housework, spend all of my money, and treat my mom terribly is because I got a promotion? Do I have that right? Would you like to try again? Try making sense this time.
But Paul...
And another thing, you left Colleen alone at home again today, didn't you?
What? How did you know?
I swung by our house before I came over to visit with my mom, and I found her alone in the living room, looking like she just got done crying. So I put her in the car and took her over there with me. And you know what? I think we're both gonna stay over here for a while.
For a while? What do you mean? How long is that gonna be?
As long as it takes, that's all I'll say. When you get back home and are all alone in that nice big house, I hope you do some soul searching. Figure out what broke inside of you and fix it.
So, Mia, have you calmed down a bit since the other day? Hi there, Kelly. So, how are Paul and Colleen doing? They're fine, and you? I did what Paul said, and I took some time to think about the way I've been acting lately. I realize now just how out of line I was. I'm terrified that Paul's never going to come home, that he's going to divorce me. I don't want that to happen. And did you tell Paul about the way you're feeling? Well, no, not explicitly, anyway, but I did send him a text apologizing for everything. Even still, though, it looks like he might never forgive me. What do you think I should do, Kelly? You say you've seen the error of your ways, have you? And that's not just about the way you've been talking to me. It's also about the way you're acting inside your own home, letting the housework go undone and wasting Paul's income. Yeah, all of it. Paul's recent promotion came with a pretty big salary increase, so we've had more disposable income than ever lately. I guess I kinda let that go to my head. And that's a big part of what led me to treat you so terribly, Kelly. It was wrong of me to talk to you like that, and I'm very sorry. I see. In that case, I'll go ahead and talk to Paul for you. What? You're truly committed to changing your ways, aren't you? If that's the case, then you should go and tell all of what you just told me to Paul personally. I'm sure that he'll give you a second chance if you do. You mean you'll put in a good word for me? Thank you so much, Kelly. Don't get too confident, though. I'm a fan of the trust but verify slogan. If you ever do anything like this ever again, there won't be any more chances. I hope you take to heart the lessons that you've learned over the last few days. Yes, I promise I'll do just that. I'll be the best woman, wife, mother, and daughter-in-law that I can be. I'll never do anything to hurt my family ever again. Don't forget, dear, you're only one part of the equation. Your family has 3 parts to it, and unless those parts are all moving in unison, it's not going to work out. You all need to support each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? Being a wife isn't a one-woman job. I know I wasn't the perfect wife to my late husband. But it's not about being perfect. It's about being there for one another. Yeah, I totally understand. And if I may give you one more piece of advice, it's regarding your role as a mother. Don't ever forget that your daughter is always watching you. The sort of mother you are to her is going to define the path that her future takes. So, watch how you behave and speak, in particular around Colleen. You're absolutely right. I know that he screwed up badly. But I swear, I'll be a whole new woman from this day forward. No, you don't have to be a whole new woman. You just need to be the woman that Paul fell in love with. I remember how head over heels he was for you back when you first started dating. If you can promise that you'll be that woman for him again, then I'll talk to him for you. I promise, Kelly, I won't let you, Paul, or Colleen down again. I really appreciate all the advice you're giving to me, Kelly. I hope I can count on your support in the years ahead. I'll be there for you as long as you're there for your family. Make sure you have a proper conversation with Paul.
Hey, Mom, I'm sorry to have imposed myself and Colleen on you for the last few days. But thanks to you, I had what felt like the first wholly open conversation with my wife in a long time.
I'm glad to hear it. So tell me, how did your talk go with her?
Well, we decided that we're going to stay living together. I'll come by in a little bit to pick up Colleen and the rest of our stuff.
Excellent. I'll tell her you're coming. And what about Mia? Did she give you a proper apology?
She sure did. I could tell she was sincere about being remorseful. And I've done some thinking of my own, too. It's true that she had gone a bit crazy lately, but up until then, she's always been a great wife and mother. I'll bet that she was just under a lot of stress and I didn't notice.
You might be right. People often forget this, but a husband and wife are still 2 individuals. It doesn't matter how long you're together, you'll never fully know what's going on inside your spouse's head. Making a marriage work means constantly working to improve communication.
Yeah, and I learned that the hard way the last few months. Ever since I got promoted, I've been busier than ever at work. I've been doing my best to make time to spend with Colleen, but as a side effect of that, I had cut down on my time with Mia. I need to make sure I don't neglect her.
My goodness, Paul, I never thought I'd hear you saying such sensible things to me. To think my little problem student would grow up to be such a fine young man.
Okay, can you please not bring that up, like, ever again? Do you have any idea how embarrassing it was to have my own mom be my homeroom teacher?
What's the big problem? That way, you didn't have to worry about slipping up and calling your teacher Mom.
That's just trading one type of embarrassment for another. But you know, when I think about it, I've been relying on you basically my whole life. I remember how much grief I caused you around the time I started living on my own.
I'm your mother, Paul. Dealing with my son's trouble comes with the territory. You don't need to feel bad about that at all.
I might not need to, but I still feel bad. The first job I got after graduating college was a total dud. My boss was terrible, my coworkers were terrible, the office smelled terrible. And when I couldn't deal with it, I quit and moved back in with you. The only reason I was able to get a new start was your support, Mom.
If you want to repay me for that, you can pay it forward. Be the best father you can be for Colleen, and the best husband you can be for Mia. Nothing would make me happier than for you to do that for me.
You got it, Mom. Oh, and by the way, about Colleen's birthday dinner, we decided to have it at the restaurant you reserved for us after all.
Oh, you're sure you wouldn't rather eat at a fancier restaurant? Mia said she had already made a reservation. What are you planning to do about that?
I called the restaurant, and they said that since it's still a week out, they would let us simply reschedule instead of canceling.
Wow, they were willing to do that for you?
Yeah, they said they didn't have any other reservations anyway, so it wasn't a big deal.
I see. Well, I'm glad that worked out. Let me know when you're on your way over here.
Will do. Talk to you later, Mom.
Hey, Grandma. Thanks for dinner. It was really good. Today was my best birthday ever. I'm glad you had fun, sweetheart. So, how was the food? Was it good? And did you like the cake? Yep, it was all super yummy. Dad really liked it too. Is that really my daddy's friend's restaurant? That's right, Colleen. He was a year older than your father, but since we lived so close to each other, they always walked to school together. Wow, that's cool! And you were a teacher, right? Were you my daddy's teacher too? Why, yes, I was, dear. That was a long time ago, though. Now, all my students who were little boys and girls back then are mommies and daddies, just like your mommy and daddy. You mean my daddy used to be a little boy too? He sure did. It might be hard for you to understand now, but one day you're going to be a great big girl just like your mommy. You'll probably even have a little boy or girl of your own, too. You mean I'm gonna get married and be a mommy too? I'm sure you will, dear. Wow, cool! When I grow up, I want to marry someone just like my daddy! Is that so? I'm sure your daddy would be happy to hear that. You sure love him a lot, don't you? Daddy's my favorite. He's always really busy, but he still plays with me a lot. He even taught me how to write my own name, too! My daddy's a teacher, just like you! He is, isn't he? But be careful, sweetie. If you go around saying that your daddy's your favorite, that might make your mommy jealous. Nah, she won't be sad. I don't think she likes me. She always leaves me all alone. She leaves you alone? What do you mean? Well, at night, before I go to bed, Mommy always puts on her makeup and goes outside. She doesn't do that when my daddy's home, though. But when my daddy's not home, I have to eat dinner and go to bed all by myself. Oh, no. You mean she leaves you alone at night? Yeah, and it's really scary. One time, I fell asleep on the couch, and when I woke up, Mommy was standing at the front door, and a man was there with her, and Mommy kissed him. I don't know who he was, but he wasn't my daddy. Colleen, does your daddy know about this? No, Mommy saw that I was awake and told me that I wasn't allowed to tell anybody else. Oh no, I told you about it. Now Mommy's gonna be mad at me. Grandma, please don't tell Mommy I told you, okay? Pretty please? Don't you worry, Colleen. Your grandma won't let anything happen to you. Can you be a big, strong little girl for just a little while longer? Yeah, but what for? Your grandma is going to make sure that you never get left alone at night ever again, I promise. So, I know it might be hard, but you just need to hold on for a little longer. Can you do that for me? Really? You mean I'm not gonna have to go to bed by myself anymore? That's right. I won't tell your mommy you said anything, so you can keep this conversation a secret from her too, okay? Can you promise me that?
Yeah, I'm good at keeping secrets. Well, I'm kinda good at keeping secrets.
Oh, don't worry. I trust you, dear. You can leave everything to me. Your grandma is going to protect you. Good morning, Mia. Did you have a minute to talk?
Good morning, Kelly. Sure, I'm not busy right now. What can I help you with?
I'm not one to beat around the bush, so I'm going to get straight to the point. You've been going out at night and leaving Colleen alone at the house, haven't you?
Excuse me? What are you talking about? I've never done any such thing.
Mia, I'm an old woman. Don't waste any of the precious little time I've got left. I know for a fact that you've been leaving Colleen alone at night. She told me so herself.
Colleen told you that? Oh, okay. I know what's going on. I'm sorry about that. It must have been quite a surprise to hear Colleen say that. The thing is, one night last week, something extremely urgent came up late at night, and I absolutely couldn't avoid stepping out for a while. I figured it would be okay, since Colleen was already asleep, and I was back within just a few minutes, and it was just that one time.
No, it wasn't. Colleen told me that you have a pattern of doing that.
Well, sometimes there's a package at the door, and sometimes I go and talk to a friend on the front porch. And maybe once a month or so, I might walk down to the convenience store down the road and buy a few cooking supplies. But that's all.
That's all, huh? I see. Then you're saying that you weren't kissing a man who came to your front door recently, were you? And to be clear, I'm not talking about your husband.
Oh my goodness. Is that what Colleen told you? Kids have such active imaginations, don't they? She must have seen me accept a package from the delivery man and thought that I kissed him. Really, you shouldn't be taking the word of a very sleepy, very confused child so seriously, Kelly.
I thought that you'd say something to that effect, but answer me this, Kelly. What if I were to catch you in the act with that man? If I found you together with that man, you wouldn't have any excuses, would you?
Kelly, what are you saying?
I'm saying that you're with him right now in a hotel, and I'm sitting in the lobby downstairs.
What? You're here? I mean, I'm not at a hotel. What are you talking about?
Nice try, Kelly, but you've been caught. One of my former students runs a private detective agency in this town. Once Colleen told me about you, I contacted him right away. And do you know what he told me? He said that you are a frequent guest at this hotel on weekdays, but you only ever stay for a few hours at a time. And so, here I am, Mia. I'm sitting downstairs next to the hotel's only exit, so there's no running or hiding.
Are you serious? Are you really here?
As much as you'd like it to be a lie, I'm afraid I'm here. So, I hate to interrupt you in the middle of whatever it is you're doing right now, but we need to have a little talk. Get dressed and get down here immediately, both you and your friend.
Paul, please, talk to me. I'm so sorry about yesterday. It was a mistake, a huge mistake, and I'll never do it again, so please come home.
Yesterday? Is yesterday all you're sorry about? I don't know, it seems like you have a lot more to be sorry about than just yesterday.
Oh, thank God. I was worried you'd never reply to me. I've been texting and calling you since yesterday, but you haven't responded once until now.
What do you want, Mia? What more could you possibly want from me at this point? My mom caught you in a hotel room with another man, Mia! Are you gonna try to tell me that this is all one big misunderstanding? For God's sake, don't do that! Try to hold on to at least some of your dignity!
I'm so sorry, Paul. I can't express how sorry I am. And I know I was wrong, but really? You're gonna divorce me just like that?
Hell yes, I'm gonna divorce you. Do you really not understand the weight of what you've done to me? To Colleen? I gotta hand it to you. You put on a pretty damn good act for me and my mom the other day. You had me genuinely convinced that you're a changed woman. But holy hell, Mia, you haven't just been leaving Colleen home alone all this time. You've been leaving her home alone while you've been cheating on me. Are you a complete sociopath? Do you even have a soul?
Paul, please, I'm really, really sorry. I never intended for this to happen. But you don't have to worry. I don't care about him at all. I was never serious about him. You're the only man I love, Paul. I don't want to lose you and Colleen.
If you didn't want to lose Colleen, then maybe you shouldn't have left her to fend for herself 3 nights a week while you slept around on me. I'm done with you, Mia. No more chances. I'm divorcing you, and I'm gonna seek sole custody of Colleen. So I hope you start looking for work pretty damn soon, because not only am I giving you nothing in the divorce, you're gonna be paying child support until Colleen turns 18.
No! God, please no. Don't do this to me. I don't want to divorce you. I don't know what I'd do without you. I swear to God, I'll never do this to you again, so please forgive me.
You know what Colleen told me about you? She said that she doesn't think you love her because you're never there to eat dinner with her or say goodnight. That's how much you've hurt your own daughter, Mia. But who am I kidding? You won't be moved by that at all. You're not even human. You don't even have a conscience.
I totally understand why you'd be so angry at me now. I really do. But think about it from my perspective. Ever since you got promoted, you've been working all the time. I was lonely. I couldn't help myself.
If you really couldn't help yourself, then you're even more of an amoral slut than I thought. You put your own sick pleasure over the needs of your own family, your own daughter. I still can't believe it. I thought you had hit rock bottom when you were only spending all my money and verbally abusing my mom. I thought there was no possible way you could fall any further than you already had, but wow, was I wrong.
I don't know what to say, Paul, other than I'm really sorry.
Save your apologies. You and I are through. My lawyer's coming over to your house tomorrow with a divorce agreement for you to sign. That's the best deal you could possibly hope for, so I highly suggest you sign it.
Colleen, sweetheart, are you there? Please, it's your mommy. I want to talk to you. What do you want, Mommy? There you are. Listen, are you alone right now? Are either your daddy or your grandma nearby? No, it's just me. Great. Hey, I had a great idea. I remember you telling me you wanted to go to the zoo lately, didn't you? Well, how about you and me go to the zoo together tomorrow? I'm gonna wait for you at the convenience store near your grandma's house tomorrow morning. You can walk there by yourself, can't you? It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna see the giraffes and the elephants. Hey, you want to ride the elephant? But Mommy, Daddy and Grandma told me that I shouldn't go anywhere with you. Listen, Colleen, your daddy and grandma are just jealous. They want to go with me to the zoo too, but I don't want to take them because they're being mean to me. I only want to go with you, sweetie, and you want to go to the zoo with me, right? Well, yeah, I do, but... Then it's settled. I'll come pick you up tomorrow morning. And remember, don't tell Daddy or Grandma, okay? They'll only try to keep you from playing with me. No, I don't want to go! What? What are you saying, Colleen? Don't you love your mommy? You are just gonna leave me all alone again. I don't want to be alone anymore. Daddy and Grandma don't leave me alone. They're always with me. I want to stay with them. Don't talk like that, you little snot. All you need to do is shut up and listen to what Mommy says, okay? If you come and meet me tomorrow, then everything's gonna work out fine. We'll be a family again. I don't want to be a family with you. I hate you. I want to go to the zoo with Daddy and Grandma, not with you. You little piece of crap. You can't say no to me. I'm your mother. I didn't spend 10 hours in labor for you to talk to me like that. Now you do as I say. Be at the convenience store parking lot at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning or else. Leave me alone, Mommy. I'm telling Daddy and Grandma that you're being mean to me. Colleen, wait! Don't do that. I'm sorry. Mommy got a little angry there, but I'm all better now. Let's have fun at the zoo together tomorrow, okay? Colleen? Colleen, are you there?
Mia, what in the world do you think you're doing? Colleen just came to me crying her eyes out saying you were angry at her.
Of course I got angry at her. She wasn't listening to me.
That doesn't give you the right to talk to your daughter like you did. She's still just a little child, Mia. She's in the 1st grade. Having her own mother so furious at her for no good reason is terrifying for her.
That's not what's important right now. You've got to do something. At this rate, Paul's gonna divorce me for sure. He won't talk to me, and now Colleen won't talk to me, so you're the only person I can turn to, Kelly.
Even after everything that's happened, you're still only thinking about yourself. Don't you understand how much you've hurt poor little Colleen? And yet you're coming to me for help to save you from the divorce and loss of custody that you deserve? Have you no sense of shame?
Oh, whatever. Screw you then. If that's how you're gonna be, then there's no point in asking you for help anymore.
Does this mean you'll give up and accept Paul's divorce terms?
Yeah, sure. I'll sign whatever stupid agreement he wants me to. But don't think that this means you've won, Kelly. I'm not out of cards to play yet. I still have one more person who I can turn to.
By any chance, are you referring to the man you've been cheating on Paul with?
That's right! As long as I've got him, I don't need Paul. Sure, he might not make quite as much money as Paul, but that's not that big of a deal. You'll have no problem making all my child support payments for me.
It might be a bit late to be asking you this, but you've got me curious now. Did you only marry Paul for his money?
I've got nothing to hide now, do I? Yeah, I did. I could smell success on him a mile away. So I put on my best Little Miss Pure and Innocent act, swooped down on him like a hawk, and got him to marry me.
I see. So that means that the kind, loving, gentle Mia that we thought we knew never existed.
Right again! That was all just me doing whatever I needed to do to get my hands on Paul's money. Ugh, I really screwed up, though. I went too overboard once Paul got his big promotion. I should have known better. All I had to do was keep up the act for just a little bit longer, and I'd have been set for life. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted.
My goodness, Mia. Just when I thought you couldn't possibly disappoint me more.
Aw, are you disappointed, Kelly? Oh, boo-hoo. Too bad for you. This is the real me.
I see. Well, thank you very much for letting me know, Mia.
Huh? What are you thanking me for?
Now that I know you're rotten to the core, I'll be able to move on to the next step of my plan without any regrets. Don't be mistaken, though. I was always going to do this. But now it's not going to be an unfortunate necessity. It's going to be an absolute delight to watch you squirm.
Hold on, what the hell is this? What's going on? I thought that signing the divorce agreement thing with Paul meant I wouldn't have to go to court. Why am I still being sued?
Because you've committed an actionable civil offense, Mia. Paul is keeping with his end of the bargain. You accepted his terms, so that's all settled. He won't take you to court. Your lover, however, is another story entirely. He's the one who's suing you. Didn't you read the documents you were served?
What? My boyfriend is suing me? But that's insane. He can't sue me.
Ah, but that's just the thing. He can. And I was the one who told him what a strong case he would have against you.
What did you tell him? Why is he suing me?
It seems that your boyfriend, as you call him, was quite serious about you. I thought he was being oddly quiet when I confronted you at the hotel, and so I talked to him later on. He tells me that he thought you were a single mother and that he was intending to marry you someday. You lied to him, didn't you?
Maybe I didn't tell him about my husband, but that doesn't mean he can sue me for that.
You told him that your loser ex-husband left you with nothing and that you were having a hard time affording things for Colleen. So he was regularly giving you gifts, including several thousands of dollars in cash on the basis of your lies. And then, when I came to your hotel that day, his entire world came crashing down around him. He found out that you had betrayed him, and that he had been an unwitting participant in an affair. That means he's just as much of a victim of yours as Paul is, so he's suing you for fraud and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
This cannot be happening. This ruins everything. I thought I could get him to pay my child support for me.
It gives me great pleasure to know that I played an instrumental part in your downfall, Mia. That poor man is going to have to live with the guilt and shame you caused him for the rest of his life. He deserves to get every penny from you that he can.
But you don't understand. This is going to absolutely destroy me. I was already getting nothing in my divorce from Paul, so now I'm gonna have to pay child support and whatever my boyfriend sues me for? I'll have to take loans out to pay for all of this, and I'll never be able to pay them back.
And that's a fitting punishment for you. You'll spend the rest of your life paying for the emotional wounds that you left on your husband, daughter, and lover.
Please, Kelly, have mercy on me. From one woman to another, I'm begging you.
You're going to grow old all alone, Mia. I'll be spending the rest of my life in the loving company of my wonderful son and darling granddaughter. You, however, will end up as a poor old hag living off Social Security, eating all by yourself at cheap restaurants. If you can afford to, that is. Mia's boyfriend succeeded in his lawsuit against her. I, my son, and my granddaughter all volunteer to serve as witnesses in his favor. The jury was quite moved by our testimony and disgusted by the callousness of Mia's actions, and they awarded him the full amount he was after. Combined with the child support she now owes Paul, I don't think that Mia is going to have an easy time saving up for her retirement. As for the rest of us, we're all doing quite well with her out of the picture. I moved in with Paul and Colleen, so she never has to worry about eating dinner alone ever again.
Stan, it's 10:23 a.m. You were supposed to be in at 9.
Yeah, I know. Chill. I had a late night.
You've had late nights every week since you started here.
It was different this time. The club was wild.
This isn't a social club, Stan. You're being paid to work.
It's not like I'm doing brain surgery. I do spreadsheets.
It would be nice if you did them. Typically, your coworkers have to make up for your slack.
And how is that my problem?
They're your colleagues, your teammates. Of course it matters when you cause problems for them.
You really don't get it. I didn't take this job to be part of a team or anything lame like that.
Excuse me?
All of my friends had jobs. Felt like I was slacking, you know? Figured I might as well get a job too.
You are slacking. That's the problem.
Hey, at least I show up most days.
You show up late, you leave early, you ignore deadlines.
Deadlines are more like suggestions, if you ask me.
No, they're not. They're what you're paid to meet. You do realize this company pays you to do a job, right? I expect you to do it.
I do earn it. I tolerate boring meetings, don't I?
Stan, we've had 5 complaints about your attitude during meetings this month alone.
Who's snitching? Was it Marcus? I bet it's him. Dude always looks salty.
That's not the point. The point is, you don't take this job seriously.
And you take it too seriously.
It's my job to take it seriously. I manage this department.
Well, maybe if you were nicer, I'd actually want to work.
This isn't about being nice. This is about doing your job.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'm your boss, Stan. That's literally what I'm here for.
You know, you might want to watch that tone.
And why would that be?
Because my dad's in the mafia.
Excuse me?
For real! He's a real live mobster.
That has absolutely nothing to do with your performance here.
Just saying, people who tick me off tend to have bad luck.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just letting you know. Yesterday, this guy cut me in line at the gas station. My boys paid him a visit.
You're being absurd.
Nah, just letting you know how things work in my world.
This isn't your world. This is a professional environment.
This isn't your world. This is a professional environment. You're such a loser.
You're a grown adult acting like a toddler and refusing to do a basic job. Who's the loser?
All right, I'm over this conversation.
Good. Then put down your phone and get on your way to the office.
Yeah, about that. Not gonna happen today.
You're seriously not coming in?
I already told you, club was lit. I'm barely alive.
I am not going to tolerate this attitude from you for much longer, Stan.
Same here. If you keep pissing me off like you're doing now, I might just bring in my Uncle Vito.
And what exactly is Uncle Vito going to do?
Depends. You like walking without limping?
That's it. This conversation is going to HR.
Go for it. Maybe they'll actually respect me.
You've got until noon to show up and explain yourself, or don't bother coming back.
Cool, I'll sleep in then.
You've just made a very poor decision.
So did you when you doubted the mafia.
Grow up, Stan.
Hey, Carol, just checking in. How's the new project coming along?
Hi, Thompson. I'll have a progress report ready for you by tomorrow.
Sounds good. No rush, just making sure things are on track.
Appreciate that. It's been a bit of a scramble, but we're moving forward.
And how's the new position treating you? Adjusting to life as division manager?
Honestly, I'm still getting used to it. Not gonna lie, kind of overwhelming.
You're doing better than you think.
Some days I wonder if I'm cut out for this.
Carol, come on, you've been killing it. Don't sell yourself short.
Thanks. It's just hard to feel confident when there's so much to learn.
Back when you joined the company, you were fresh out of college, remember that?
Oh God, yes. I was terrified.
And now look at you leading your own division, giving orders instead of taking them.
It feels weird hearing it like that, but yeah, I guess you're right.
It should feel amazing because you've earned every bit of it, and I'll bet your mother feels the same way as I do.
I don't know. She keeps telling me that she's shocked I actually made something of myself.
That sounds just like her. She's proud. She just doesn't know how to say it.
She definitely didn't expect this career path.
Well, you've far exceeded the expectations of everyone around here, including mine.
Thanks, Thompson. That really means a lot.
Now let's talk shop. How are the new hires doing? Any promising recruits?
Some good, some not so much.
Uh-oh, who's the troublemaker?
A guy named Stan.
New guy in logistics, right? I remember his name.
Yeah, he's been late more often than he's been on time.
Already? He's only been here, what, 6 months?
Exactly, and he's got this attitude, like the job's beneath him.
We always get one of those every hiring cycle.
Today he told me the only reason he took the job was so his friends wouldn't think he's unemployed.
Wow, that's shockingly honest.
And then, when I tried to call him out, he told me I can't tell him what to do.
He told his boss that?
Word for word.
Unbelievable.
And when I reminded him that I am his boss, he told me I should watch my tone.
Is this guy trying to get fired?
Oh, it gets better.
I'm almost afraid to ask how.
He told me his dad is in the mafia.
You're kidding.
I wish I was. He said I should treat him with more respect or else.
He threatened you?
Implied threats, yeah. Said his boys beat someone up for looking at him funny.
This is a serious issue, Carol.
I know. I saved the chat log.
Good. We'll need to bring this to HR.
I figured you'd say that.
Come by my office before the end of the day. We'll figure out next steps.
Will do. Thanks, Thompson.
Hang in there. You're doing great, even when dealing with lunatics.
I appreciate that more than you know. Stan, where are the documents I asked you for?
Documents? What documents?
The ones I asked for on Monday. I need them for the meeting today. We've been over this.
Oh, I forgot. Just get someone else to do it.
I'd like to say I'm shocked, but sadly, I'm not. How much did you actually get done?
None of it! I totally blew it off!
Stan, it would be one thing if you were only screwing yourself with this attitude, but you're having a serious impact on the rest of the team.
I don't care about the team. Get off my back, Carol!
That reminds me, you haven't been in the office since morning. Where are you?
I'm on a sales call with a big client. Very big. The biggest, in fact.
Stan, you're in logistics. You don't do sales calls. Which client are you supposedly meeting with?
A new one. I was bored. Figured I'd try and earn my keep around here for once. Know what I'm saying?
Fine, then I expect your report on this meeting by EOD.
Yeah, sure. Maybe, if I feel like it.
You're not actually with a client, are you?
Nah, I'm with a client for real. 8 of them, actually. Yup, I think I'm just about to nail a big sale right after I finish these shots with my boys.
This is the last straw, Stan. Either start taking your job seriously or hand in your resignation.
Resign? No way. I like the easy paycheck. I think I'll keep this job for a very long time.
You won't have this job until the end of the week at this rate.
Oh yeah? I'm much more optimistic about my career prospects.
And what is that supposed to mean?
All my dad's buddies have titles. Manager, consultant, partner. You know, things that make you sound important. And I'm gonna get one.
Well, if you want a title, you'll have to do the work to earn one.
Nah, I'll pass. I think I'll just have my dad talk to the CEO.
Which will accomplish what exactly?
Everything I need it to accomplish. My dad can be very convincing. He's a pretty powerful guy, you dig? So I'll just have him twist the CEO's arm a little bit until he gives me what I want.
Which is what exactly?
Your job!
You want him to make you a manager?
No, you're not getting it. I want your job. I want him to fire you and promote me to take your place.
You're out of your mind, Stan.
You want to know who's out of their mind? It's you if you think I'm going to let you talk to me like that.
You don't scare me in the slightest, Stan. I've worked far too long and far too hard for this company to be forced out by a pathetic little punk like you.
You'd better watch it, girlie, or else I might just have to have my boys pay you a little visit.
And what are your boys gonna do to me, huh?
You know, little of this, a little of that. Let's just say they're gonna have a bit of fun with you, but you're not gonna enjoy it very much at all. Then again, maybe you will. You serious types tend to be a lot of fun when you let go.
Uh-huh. So you're gonna get your boys to have some fun with me, is that right? Well then, if you're gonna call your boys over, do you mind if I call mine too?
What are you talking about?
Well, it seemed like you wanted to have a bit of a party, and if that's what you want, then I'm game.
Are you being serious right now? Oh my God, you were one messed up broad, you know that?
I've been told that before, yeah.
All right, you want to have a party? Let's rumble then. You call your boys, I'll call mine, and we'll see whose boys are the biggest and the baddest. Sound good, Toots?
Sounds fantastic. You name the time and the place, we'll be there.
All right then, how's about dawn 3 days from now down by the docks?
Saturday at dawn by the docks? That works great for me. I'll see you and your boys then, Stan.
Yeah, and will be the last thing you'll ever see. Carol! What the hell is Tony Two Eyes doing here?
Oh, looks like he found you. Good.
You set this up? He just told me you're the one who asked him to meet me here.
I told you I'd call my boys, didn't I? I figured this would be the fastest way to get your attention.
Hold on, you're telling me you know Tony Two Eyes? Like the Tony? The one who runs the entire dockside racket?
That's the one.
No way. There's just no way. You're messing with me.
Do you think the man standing in front of you is a fake? Because I wouldn't say that out loud if I were you. He really wouldn't like that.
No. I'm not saying he's fake. There's no way he's one of your boys.
You'd be surprised. That whole crew, they're mine.
What are you talking about? You're a division manager at an office. You wear cardigans.
And yet, here we are. Tony Two Eyes came because I called. Not you. Not your dad.
I don't even know what to say right now. He called me kid, like I'm nobody.
That's because, in his eyes, you are. And he listens to me. So think real hard before your next move.
Nah, I don't buy it. You're lying. You have to be lying.
About what exactly?
About Tony being one of your boys! There's no way someone like you knows people like them!
You mean Tony and his crew?
Yes! this? His outfit runs entire cities. They've got politicians, judges, the works. They could get the freaking president to start a war if they wanted to. And Tony's crew, they're connected. There's no way you'd even be on their radar.
That's so.
Yeah, that is so. So start explaining. How did you get Tony Two Eyes to meet me here, huh?
I didn't order him to come.
What?
I asked, and he came. That's the difference.
That makes even less sense.
Yeah, I don't imagine a person like you would really understand the connection between me and Tony.
Try me!
Before I ever stepped foot in an office, before you ever even heard of this company, I was with them.
You were with them?
That gang, the one that grew into what Tony runs now. I was one of them.
No way!
I paid my dues, earned my respect, and even though I walked away, that respect stuck.
So you're telling me they still see you as one of them?
Not just one of them. They see me as their family. Because, well, that's what I was. Family.
Holy! I thought you were just some uptight manager in a cardigan!
Cardigans are comfy. Doesn't mean I don't have history.
This is insane! Absolutely insane!
Now you know.
I don't know what to say!
Start with thinking before you open your mouth next time.
So what's gonna happen now? What's Tony gonna do to us?
What do you think he's going to do? He's going to teach you a lesson.
You're serious? You're actually gonna have Tony rough me up?
I warned you, Stan. You crossed a line when you threatened the company I've poured years into.
But wait, you can't do this! That's not fair!
Not fair? You threatened me. You said you'd get your mafia buddies to hurt me. Now I've got mine standing in front of you. Fair is fair.
I was joking! It was just a dumb flex, okay? I didn't mean it!
Funny how the tone changes once you realize I wasn't bluffing.
Come on, Carol, don't do this, I swear! I was just messing around!
You were pretty confident for someone who was just messing around.
Well, yeah! I mean, I thought you were just a corporate drone!
And now?
Now I'm wondering if you've been playing me this whole time!
Let's clear something up. You said your dad's in the mob, right?
Yeah, he is, but, I mean, he's not high up or anything. He's more of a glorified errand boy.
So he can't actually call any shots. No CEO threats. No backup.
Right, he talks big, but he's not, Tony Two Eyes.
Then I think we understand each other. There's no threat to me or the company. I'll tell Tony to stand down. For now.
Thank you. Seriously, I mean it. I'll be better, okay? I'll work harder.
Don't waste your breath. I don't expect anything from you anymore.
Dobson! You need to help me right now! Whoa, slow down. Take a deep breath, son. What's going on? It's Carol. I just found out she's connected to the mob. Excuse me? Why do you think that? Because I was just threatened by some freaky guy down by the docks. He said he was Carol's friend. A guy down by the docks threatening you, saying he knows Carol? Yes! He looked like something out of a crime movie! He said Carol sent him, I swear! Okay, back up. What exactly happened? I had a disagreement with Carol about work. Just a small thing. I was trying to give her some constructive criticism. Then she totally lost it. Next thing I know, I've got a mob guy in my face. So you're telling me Carol lost her temper and then called in a gangster to threaten you? Yes, that's exactly what happened. You need to fire her right now. Huh. Was this disagreement of yours about how you were planning to blackmail the CEO? Wait, what? You know, your whole plan to use your mafia dad to intimidate the company into giving you a promotion? We're not as clueless as you think, Stan. Wait, you knew? Of course I knew. Carol gave me a full report. She what? She laid out everything you said, every threat, every excuse. No, hold on. I didn't actually do anything. That's what the police said, too. There was nothing they could do until something actually happened. Exactly. So why am I being treated like the villain here? Because you threatened our executives, Stan. That's not something we can take lightly. I was just trying to get ahead. Everyone else has a fancy title. So your plan was to use your connections to blackmail your way to the top? It wasn't really blackmail. I just wanted to apply a little pressure. You said you'd have your dad threaten the CEO. That's not pressure, that's a criminal threat. It was a joke. You can't seriously believe I meant it. Carol didn't think it was a joke, and neither did I. So what? You just let her handle it however she wanted? She said she had friends who knew how to deal with people like you. And you were okay with that? I trust her. She's worked hard for this company and she's never let us down. So you're saying this was all planned? It was necessary. You put us all at risk, Stan. You've got to be kidding me, Thompson. You're seriously letting this happen? Calm down, Stan. Don't be a drama queen. Carol promised there would not be any physical violence. She brought a mobster to the docks! That's not a threat to you! She said she just wanted to scare you, and frankly, I understand why. You're telling me this was all part of the plan? Yes, she told me ahead of time what she was going to do. Unbelievable! Did you know she was connected to the mafia? Of course I did. I've known Carol for years. Then why would you ever let someone like her work here? Because she left that life behind. She turned over a new leaf. Seriously? You expect me to believe that? Her mother got sick. Carol needed money for treatment. So she just walked away from the mob and joined an office? She came to me begging for a job, any job. Still seems risky. Mob ties don't just go away. She was rough around the edges at first, sure. This is insane. But she worked hard. She kept her head down. And now she's threatening people with mobsters? Only because you pushed her too far. She didn't want this. And you trust her? Just like that? I've seen her grow. She earned my trust. By scaring people? By being a dedicated, responsible employee who's overcome more than you know. I can't believe this! She's not perfect, but she's come a long way, Stan. She's one of the most reliable people I've ever worked with. So no, her past affiliations with less than reputable organizations doesn't bother me in the slightest. There's not a single person at this company who works harder than she does. What about you, Stan? Do you think you work as hard as Carol? This isn't about me! The real issue here is Carol! She's the one causing problems for the company! No, Stan, you don't get to deflect like that. This has everything to do with you. What? You're always late. You blow off your responsibilities. You act like this is some kind of joke. Come on, that's not fair. You walk around like the rules don't apply to you, like you can do whatever you want without consequences. This has nothing to do with my performance. Carol brought in a gangster. And what did you do, Stan? Threaten executives, try to blackmail the CEO. You want to talk about problems? You're the biggest one we've got. You're siding with her after everything I told you? She's been honest, hardworking, reliable. She turned her life around. You've been nothing but disruptive since day one. So, what? You want me to just leave? If you actually cared about this company, yes, you'd resign. Unbelievable! This is ridiculous! What's ridiculous is the amount of time we've wasted cleaning up after your mistakes. You can't be serious right now! Dead serious. In fact, I've already submitted a report about you to HR. You did what? You can expect disciplinary action, possibly worse. Actions have consequences, Stan, but you'll learn that soon enough. Carol! Thompson knows everything! He knows you used to be a mobster!
That's right. He's known for a long time.
And he's okay with that? He knows you were in the mob, but he still let you work here?
Thompson isn't the kind of man who lets someone's past cloud his judgment.
That's absolutely insane! What is he thinking?
I'll thank you not to talk ill about him, Stan. I owe everything to him. He saw potential in me and gave me a second chance at life.
Whatever, I don't care. None of that matters now. I'm gonna start working hard, like really hard. No more slacking.
Is that so? That's quite the turnaround.
Just you wait, Carol. I'm gonna show you all what I'm really capable of. I'm gonna rise through the ranks in no time. I'll outrank you soon enough.
Well, I'm glad you finally discovered your work ethic.
Damn right I did. It's grind time.
Unfortunately, it's too late for that.
Wait, what do you mean?
You won't be working for the company much longer.
Huh? Why? I didn't even do anything. I mean, it was just talk. Just me running my mouth.
That's not what you're being fired for.
It's not? Then is it about me being late? Even if that's true, they can't fire me without giving me a warning or something. I'm gonna sue for wrongful termination.
That's not it either.
Carol, this is insane. I need to know why I'm being fired.
You're still not getting it, are you?
Is it because of my dad's mafia ties? Is that it?
Wrong again.
Then what is it? I haven't done anything wrong.
You seriously don't know?
No, I can't think of a single reason.
The police came by the office just now with a warrant.
What? Why?
They're looking for you.
Me? Why would they be looking for me?
Apparently, you and your friends were at a club a few nights ago. And while there, you and your boys viciously beat another patron.
What? No! That wasn't...
That man filed charges. He gave them a full description.
They got the wrong guy. It wasn't me.
They have surveillance footage. It's you, Stan. It took a while for them to match the footage to a name, but they found you.
Oh my God!
They came here looking for you, so I told them where they could find you.
You sold me out?
I did what anyone would do, assist the police in finding a dangerous criminal.
I can't believe this!
Believe it, they're on their way. And since our company has a zero-tolerance policy for violence, you're being terminated.
Hey, Carol, you got a second to talk?
Stan? Wow, didn't expect to hear from you so soon. I didn't think you'd be able to message anyone from prison.
Yeah, about that. Turns out I'm not going to prison. Me and my boys settled with the guy out of court, so yeah, he dropped the charges.
Seriously? That's unexpected. Well, if the victim's satisfied, it's not my place to argue with his judgment. So, what do you want? Why are you texting me? Please don't tell me you're gonna ask me to help you get your job back.
Who, me? Nah, I ain't that stupid. I know I burned that bridge.
Okay, then what's the deal? If you've got something to say it.
I just wanted to say that I'm thinking about starting over. Really starting over. Cleaning myself up, all that stuff.
Clean, huh? That's a big shift coming from you.
I know, but after everything that happened, it made me think. And you know, I guess I'm not cut out for the whole fake gangster act.
Well, that's an understatement.
Before I can start over, there's kind of a problem.
Oh, what now?
The guy I punched, he wasn't just some random guy.
Well, obviously, you two settled out of court, right?
Yeah, but there's more. He's the son of a high-ranking mobster.
Oh, I guess you two have something in common then.
I'm being serious. This guy's dad is apparently a really big deal.
Is that so? How big are we talking?
He runs an outfit almost as powerful as Toady Two Eyes.
That's impressive, but is there a point to this story?
I'm getting there. So his dad is furious, like really furious.
Of course he is. You punched his kid. Anyone would be mad, mobster or not. But in any case, didn't you guys settle the case? It seems to me like if he was willing to settle, he couldn't be that upset with you.
That's what I thought, but it turns out that deal was a trap.
A trap?
Yeah, the only reason he let me settle out of court is because if I went to prison, he couldn't get revenge.
Ah, so now that you're free, he can come after you whenever he wants.
Exactly.
Well, that's a problem.
You think?
But I guess it does make sense. Mobsters don't seem the type to allow the justice system to run its course when they can take care of matters themselves.
The mob boss isn't stopping with just punishing me. It's worse than that, Carol. He's aiming to completely wipe out my dad's whole organization. Burn it all down.
Wow, so he's going scorched earth, huh? Sounds like he's really mad. Can't say I blame him, though. But let's cut to the chase. You didn't just text me to vent, did you? What do you actually want from me?
I need you to put me in touch with Tony. Toady Two Eyes, I know you can do it, and I need his help.
And why in the world would I do that, Stan?
Because Tony's outfit is my only hope right now. If anyone has the muscle and resources to stand up to this guy, it's him.
Tony's got his own headaches to deal with. You think he's just going to drop everything to babysit you?
He'd help me if you asked him. You're the only one he listens to. Everyone knows that.
You're not wrong. If I called, Tony would take it seriously. But here's the thing. I'm not calling.
Why not? Carol, please! You know how bad this is. You know what's coming down the line for me.
Yeah, I know. But helping you? That's not in my job description anymore, remember?
Come on, Carol! Just this once! You've seen me hit rock bottom already! I'm trying to climb out of it!
Help you as what exactly? Your former boss? Because last I checked, you were fired, officially.
Don't be like this! You know I've had a rough time! Can't you have just a little empathy?
Empathy? You mean like the empathy you showed when you tried to strong-arm the CEO with your daddy's connections?
That was a mistake! A stupid mistake! I was desperate and acted out, I admit that, but I'm trying to make it right.
Funny how making it right always comes after things blow up in someone's face.
I'm serious. I've never been more serious. I'm not trying to run anymore. I just want a fighting chance. Come on, Carol. Just think about all the good times we had together.
What good times? Seriously, there weren't any. You caused chaos from day one.
That's not fair. Okay, maybe I was a little out of line sometimes, but...
A little? Stan, every week it was something else. You slacked off, mouthed off, and dragged our department into your nonsense.
Yeah, okay, I know. I messed up. I'm sorry, all right? But this is serious. I'm in real trouble now.
So? You think that suddenly makes all your behavior disappear? You act like the victim, but you're the one who picked this fight.
I didn't know who I was punching. I just thought it was some loudmouth at the club.
And now that loudmouth turned out to be the son of a mob boss. That's what happens when you act without thinking. Actions have consequences.
Carol, please. If you don't help me, who knows what that guy will do to me? I'm begging you here.
Stan, you brought this on yourself. You were violent. You beat someone up for no reason. Now you have to deal with the fallout. That's not my responsibility.
But I don't have anyone else to turn to. Everyone's distancing themselves from me. You're all I've got left.
Then maybe it's time for you to run. Disappear. Go somewhere he can't find you. That's the only advice I have.
You're really not going to help me?
No, Stan, I'm not. This is your mess, and you have to figure it out on your own. I'm blocking your number now. Good luck. After that, Stan ran as far away from the city as he could, into a rural town and estate on the opposite side of the country. His dad's mob outfit wasn't crushed completely, but having earned the ire of such a major player, their activities were certainly limited. Stan is currently working a part-time job at a convenience store and trying to keep his head down. As for me, Thompson was so pleased with my performance on the project I was working on that he's recommending me for another promotion. I might just become the youngest member of upper management in the company's history.